Nah, untuk unit yang ketiga itu disebut sebagai double comparison. Nah, this topic talks about any change that occurs continuously. Jadi dia itu terjadi secara terus-menerus. Contoh yang pertama yaitu she's getting fatter and fatter. He grows up taller and taller. He felt himself becoming more and more nervous. Atau we are going more and more slowly. Ada catatan, katanya adjective and adverb consist of one syllable. We don't add more, but we repeat the comparative word. Atau fatter and fatter, taller and taller. Jadi kalau cuma dia satu suku kata, kita nggak harus membuat kata more di depannya. Tapi kalau misalnya dia lebih dari 2 suku kata atau 3 suku kata, kita harus menggunakan more. Contohnya beautiful, handsome, diligent. Jadi kita harus menambahkan kata more, bukan menambahkan huruf E dan R di akhirannya. Itu untuk unit ketiga. Unit ketiga sangat simpel sekali. Nah, sementara untuk unit yang keempat, dia disebutkan sebagai more itu digunakan bukan untuk komparatif. Jadi dia itu bukan untuk perbandingan. Jadi dia bisa digunakan sebagai noun, pronoun, adjective, atau adverb. Contohnya, more quickly, more beautifully, more slowly, more carefully, more nicely, more interesting, more handsome, more beautiful, more careful, more helpful. The word more in this unit will function as noun, which means additional. Jadi di sini dia fungsinya itu sebagai noun untuk yang berarti kalau dia itu punya lebih banyak, bukan perbandingan. Contohnya, what more do you want? Kamu mau apa lagi gitu kan? There is hardly any more. Udah hampir tidak ada lagi. Atau may I have one more? Bisa tidak saya punya satu lagi atau minta satu lagi? Atau there are still a few more, atau masih banyak lagi, katanya begitu. Nah, si more ini ternyata sebagai determiner atau penentu yang berfungsi sebagai adjective. This more is followed either by countable or uncountable. As an adjective, more focuses on the amount, quality level, or size. Contohnya, we need more help. Do you have more pepper? Atau would you like more sugar in your coffee? Would you like a little more soup? Or we need more time to finish this assignment? Or they ask for more money to buy the ticket. Untuk yang B, ada yang disebut sebagai more of. More of can be followed by noun which has determiner atau penentu such as the article, possessive, or demonstrative. Nah, kalau artikel yang disebutkan and or the, possessive my, your, his, her, their, our, or demonstrative these, that, these, those. Contohnya, may I have some more of your grapes, please? I don't think any more of the students want to take this course. You have to read more of this information. Or, I do not know where more of this passenger will sit down. Itu untuk yang more of, untuk yang unit 4. Sementara untuk unit yang kelima, yang disebutkan sebagai less and fewer. Use less when you are referring to something that can be counted or doesn't have a plural. Jadi kita menggunakan less itu ketika kita refernya itu untuk sesuatu yang tidak dapat dihitung atau dia tidak punya bentuk jamak. Contohnya air, money, air, time, music, rain. Jadi uang, udara, waktu, musik itu nggak ada pluralnya. Contohnya, it's a better job but they pay you less money. People want to spend less time in traffic jams. Ironically, when I'm on tour, I listen to less music. Nah, kalau yang fewer itu kebalikan si less tadi. Use fewer if you are referring to people or things in the plural. For example, houses, newspaper, dogs, students, children, chairs, tables, bottles, or whatever, or anything else. Contohnya, people these days are buying fewer newspapers. Atau yang kedua, fewer students are opting to study science-related subjects. Atau yang ketiga, fewer than 30 children each year develop the disease. So less than fewer are determiner because it is placed before the noun. Contohnya, after his marriage, Bill had less money than before. Mr. Benny had few customers yesterday than today. Sinta has fewer credits to graduate than Yan does. India has fewer natural resources and less land than China. So the word less that can also change into not so blah 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 as. He was less hurt than frightened. He's less clever than his brother. The math test is less difficult than the English test. Try to be less impatient. Or he was not so hurt as frightened. He's not so clever as his brother. The math test is not so difficult as the English test. Or try to be not so important. Jadi itu untuk topik kali ini tentang comparison sampai unit 5. Saya berharap kalian mengulangi contoh-contoh yang sudah ada di buku jadi bisa semakin mengerti. Jadi untuk pelajaran malam ini sampai di sini saja. Terima kasih.